February 5th, 2015 is when I got my first job as a sales associate at TJ Maxx. I was 18 years old at the time. So here's a little background of how I think. Even when I was about 15 years old, I did not want to work for people. It's that simple. Before I even had work experience, I knew damn well I would not want to work for people. Simply because I want to make up my own hours. I want to make my own money. I want to have control of the amount of money I make. So my mind already was on entrepreneurship. I used to do little things back then like sell on eBay and make kind of a lot of money actually. But the thing is, I was inconsistent with it and I was running out of items to sell. So at about 18 years old, I think I was a senior at the time, I grabbed my very first job as a sales associate. I already knew I wouldn't like the job first of all. My sister worked there, so she referred me and I was able to get the job easier. Here's the thing, even the first day training there, I already had an idea that I would not like this job in the future. The thing about retail though is it's a good experience. It teaches you people skills, how to communicate well with people, and there were also some pretty cool people that worked there that I was connecting with. Other than that, the job itself sucked. It felt like I was a little slave, constantly picking up stuff after people, constantly re-picking up stuff after people after I just got done fixing it. I couldn't stand the job, and you could see it in my eyes that I hated being there. So today we're going to be discussing how to make money outside of a traditional job. I don't care what job you work right now, you're most likely miserable. I got fired June 22nd, 2017, and thank God I was crafting and building certain skills in order to make money, or else I would have been slayed. My number one source of income is actually phone repair. For phone repair, you need two types of skill set. One is communication skills, second is analyzing data. So what do I mean by that? First of all, communication skills in terms of putting yourself out there in order to tell people this is what it is I do. This is what I do. This is how much I do it for. This is when I'll finish. Whatever the thing is, you got to be able to communicate it to the customer. The second is being able to analyze the data, especially as an individual. Analyzing data pretty much means, for example, I did 6 phone repairs this week and this is my first time starting off, right? This is an example. This is my first time starting off and I did 6 phone repairs. Out of the 6 phone repairs, 3 of those screens was for iPhone 6. I gathered that data, I set it aside. The other 6 phones I fixed, once again, about 3 or 4 of them was iPhone 6 and then the rest was just random. What pattern are you seeing there? You're most likely going to be repairing iPhone 6s than any other phone. So from that data, I could pretty much order more iPhone 6 screens just as like stock or inventory. And then the rest, I'm pretty much going to buy it depending on whether or not the person needs it. So that way I'm not wasting money. And I know damn well somebody's going to come to me for an iPhone 6. Because the chances are higher. So that's analyzing your data. So what I would do back then when I had a job is pretty much invest half of that money into ordering screens. Why? Because I know I could multiply my money times 2. So for example, if I spent $25 on a screen, I was able to make $65 total. Meaning I get the $25 back plus about $40 profit. I'm not saying you have to do phone repair, but find something you could invest your money into. You also want to be able to put yourself out there and communicate your message well in order for people to understand what it is that you do exactly. There's a lot of things out there as an individual that you can do in order to make an extra bit of income. Photography, blog, YouTube. On YouTube, you could actually make residual income, which means I put in the work right now and I could go to sleep and still be reaping the benefits. I'll still be making money. As long as you're able to strategize, stay consistent on YouTube, and also grow an audience, the potentials of earning residual income is endless. In fact, brands are pretty much going to start coming to you, asking you to review their products in order to make money. I'm constantly making about, $10 every time I review a product from a specific person. I'm not going to say the name now. Anyways, I'm making residual income from YouTube. My best video so far made me $258. I'm also making residual income from the affiliate marketing, which is linking people's product down below. And every time somebody purchases, I make a commission off of it. I'm making money off of that. It's now that I'm reaping the benefits from the work that I put in back in the past. That's pretty cool. That's the cool thing about YouTube. That's the cool thing about building a residual income. You control the amount of money you make based on the amount of work you're willing to put into it. The last way I'm able to continue to make money outside of a traditional job and also feed myself is through online sell. Believe it or not, this actually feels like a life hack, and here's why. I never had to drive over to USPS in order to send the product to the person. I never had it in hand to begin with. Instead, I bought it from a company who's already going to do all that anyways and sent it directly to the person. This way, you're making money without putting your money at risk, meaning you don't spend unless somebody's buying. If you learn anything from me today, let it be this. You want to diversify your stream of income, meaning don't depend on one specific thing to bring in revenue, because once they cut that source, for example, that job, Once you're fired from that job, how are you going to feed your kids? How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to feed your family? How are you going to take care of anything? Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you being here, especially since you made it to the end. I do recommend you subscribe to this channel because I'll have more things like this in the future. Anyways, guys, Benji D here from Get Fixed, and I'm out. Peace.